Welcome back to our English class. Today we will discuss about Unit 3. Here we will discuss about eclectic method and constructivist approach. These are the two method and approach which is very much important for your syllabus. So let's begin. Yes. So first of all, we have to know what is eclectic method. Eclecticism has been derived from the verb root elect. To elect means to choose and pick up the good ideas, concepts and principles from various schools of thought have been chosen, picked up and blended together to make a complete philosophy. Thus, eclecticism is a philosophy of choice. Eclecticism is nothing but fusion of knowledge from all sources. It is a peculiar type of educational philosophy which combines all good ideas and principles from various fields of philosophy. Eclecticism is a conceptual approach that does not hold rigidly to a single paradigm or set of assumptions, but instead it draws upon multiple theories, styles, or ideas to gain complementary insights into a subject or applies different theories in particular cases. So you can understand this is all about eclectic method. Now we will have to know that what is the role of the teacher in the classroom situation while you are performing the eclectic method. The teacher's emphasis and ability to speak readily and smoothly at the very initial phase. But upper stage, equal emphasis on both fluency and accuracy. Number 2, the teacher can make use of various nursery rhymes and songs in the classroom while allowing them to perform different activities. And number 3, spontaneous participation of every student in whatever happens in the classroom. And last of all, we can say that development of an interpersonal relationship between the teacher and the class here is to be very much focused. So guys, this is all about the method which is called eclectic method or eclecticism. Now move to the next slide. Yes, this is about another approach which is also very much important in term, which is called constructivist approach. Constructivist English teaching is based on constructivist learning theory. Constructivist teaching is based on the belief that learning occurs as learners are actively involved in a process of meaning and knowledge construction, as opposed to passively receiving information. Constructivist teaching fosters critical thinking and creates motivated and independent learners. This theoretical framework holds that learning always builds upon knowledge that a student already knows. This prior knowledge is called schema. So guys, you can understand from here that whatever is the previous knowledge which is already gained or acquired by the student is called schema. And the fostering of the schema, or you can say, the enrichment of the schema is here to be focused in this approach, which is very much important. Now move to the next slide. We have to know here that what are the characteristics of constructivist teaching? Yes. The learners are actively involved. The environment here is very much democratic. Activities are very much interactive. You can understand. So here the interaction, or you can say the communication, will be happened between the teacher and the learners. And this is the very much teaching approach which is centered on the learners, on the student. And the teacher here acts the role of a facilitator. The teacher facilitates a process of learning in which the students are encouraged to be responsible and autonomous. So you can see guys, that these are the very important facts. These are the very much important activities which are to be focused in this type of teaching, which is called constructivist teaching approach. Now move to the next slide. Yes, now we have to know what is the role of the teacher in case of constructivist teaching. Yes, in the constructivist classroom, the teacher's role is to promote and facilitate discussion. David Jonasson identified three major roles for facilitators to support students in constructivist learning environments. One of them is modeling. Modeling is the most commonly used instructional strategy in the class. Number two, that is coaching. Coaching naturally and necessarily involves responses that are situated in the learner's task performance. And now it is about scaffolding, which is the third criteria. Scaffolding is a more systematic approach to supporting the learners, focusing on the task, the environment, the teacher, and the learner. Scaffolding provides temporary frameworks to support learning and student performance beyond their capacities. The concept of scaffolding presents any kind of support for cognitive activity that is provided by an adult when the child and the adult are performing the task together. The process of teaching is a language by offering support to the students is called scaffolding. Like, look at the door, clap your hands. The teacher can make use of various nursery rhymes and songs in the classroom while allowing them to perform different activities. So guys, from here you can understand this scaffolding is very much important here in case of constructivist approach, and these are the roles of the teacher in this teaching approach. Now move to the next slide, and that is all about your one method and one approach. First of all, eclectic method, and later is on like the constructivist approach. So guys, this is all for today, and hope you are all well and be safe, and thank you very much, and we will meet in the next very class. Till then, happy learning.